you beautiful souls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you here for the first time, my name's Cheri. I'm an intuitive tarot reader, message bearer, and light worker. Today's tarot reading is going to be a yes or no pick a card. But before we jump in, I'd like to take a moment for gratitude. Thank you so much to everyone who has gotten a private reading. I really appreciate your gifts. They are fantastic. Thank you so much. For anyone who would like to get a private reading, I work on a gift exchange system. So I will do your reading and record it for you, looking at the situations you'd like to look at, asking the questions you'd like to ask, and I'll send it to you as a gift. I ask that you respond with a gift of a monetary sort, whatever you can afford, whatever feels appropriate. That way my readings are available to everybody. So if you would like to get on my schedule for a private reading, please email me at TerrisInspiredTarot@gmail.com and I'll get you on my schedule. All right, now for today's reading, the energy focus is on abundance. So we have the yellow candles, intention for abundance, the green aventurine, and the citrine, both of which are for abundance, and then the pyrite. So the focus is kind of financial abundance, but abundance can be just having plenty. So whatever it is you desire, having plenty of that. Now, let's take a look at reading selection. We have reading number 1 with the carnelian, reading number 2 with the lapis lazuli, reading number 3 with the tiger's eye, reading number 4 with the hematite, and reading number 5 with the sodalite. If you already have an intuitive selection method chosen, go ahead and pause the video, make your choice, and I'll see you in your reading. For anyone who would like a little bit of assistance honing in with their intuition, I'll lead a short breathing exercise. Let's begin by closing our eyes. Take a slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, letting your cares and worries float out of your body on your breath. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release, asking your question. Another slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, one of the crystals or a number between 1 and 5 may just pop into your mind. If that happens, select that reading. If not, don't worry. One more slow, deep breath in. Hold for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Slowly release. Now, when you're ready, open your eyes and select the reading that calls out to you the most. Trust your first instincts. That's your intuition. All right, for reminders, we have reading number 1, reading number 2, reading number 3, reading number 4, and reading number 5. Go ahead and use the timestamps in the comments and description to jump ahead to your reading, and I will see you there. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 1 with the carnelian. Your first message of the reading is to feed your creativity. So wherever your creativity lies, give it some energy. It's going to forward you down your path. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us clearly through the transparent tarot, answering yes or no for the questions of group number 1. All right, so we will shuffle till the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, last time, there we go. Okay, you guys start with the Ace of Cups. That is beautiful. That's a new emotional beginning. It can be a new relationship. It can be, you know, a new career that you just absolutely love. It's something emotional that's brand new for you. Next, you get Victory in the Six of Wands. So wherever you put your energy, you're going to be victorious. Like this creativity over here, wherever your energy goes, you're going to be victorious. Now, there's the Four of Cups, which can denote a little bit of boredom or looking at things, wishing they were one way and kind of ignoring the way they are. Next, you get the Hermit. The Hermit talks about having some alone time, but it's very beneficial. It forwards you down your path. Then you have the Nine of Cups. That's a dream come true. And to finish it off, you get the Lovers. So this looks like a yes to whatever you ask, Tarot. There is a little bit of boredom in there, and the Hermit is, you know, it definitely talks about alone time. But with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups and the Victory and the Six of Wands, plus the dream come true and the Nine of Cups, it is definitely a yes. Now, let's take a look at your situations. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations of group number 1 so we can get a little added advice. All right. You guys start with the Queen of Cups. So your emotional maturity, your emotional stability is enough to deal with whatever situation is in front of you. Now, Strength comes out next. Okay, you guys are absolutely strong enough. Whatever you're facing, whatever situation you're dealing with, whatever changes are going on in your life, your strength is coming to the table to deal with it. Now, some of you are heartbroken with the Three of Swords. So it may be that you're heartbroken by the answer being yes. It could be that you're dealing with heartbreak in general. We'll get Oracle and see how you step out of it. And then finally, the King of Wands. The King of Wands can talk about a person. It would be a very passionate person, someone just a little bit larger than life. It can be you. It can be someone around you. Excuse me. Or it can be a creative project. You've got creativity over here. The King of Wands talks about putting your passion and creativity into what you do and that people will follow you. So whatever you're passionate about, you definitely have a very green light to move forward. Now, let's get Oracle for everything. We will start with the Angel deck. Angels, for the best benefit of group number 1, please. Happiness. All right, so happiness is headed in for you. This looks, I mean, it looks beautiful. The angels are saying, hey, happiness is headed your way. Now, I would like to see the Three of Swords with Moonology. What is there to add to this Three of Swords? A fiery climax approaches. Okay, so wherever you're dealing with heartbroken feelings, it is coming to an end. It may be a, you know, dynamic end, but it is coming to an end. Now, let's see the Queen of Cups with Queen of the Moon. What is there to add to this Queen of Cups? Creation. Okay. So just be very direct with the universe about what it is you desire. Make sure that the universe has, you know, like your building plans for what you want out of this life. And you have the maturity to put that out there into the universe, and it's going to manifest back to you. Now, for the King of Wands, realization. Okay, so some of you are coming to realization of your talents and skills and, you know, things that you are passionate about, your creativity. It is all for a purpose, and you are coming to the realization of that and moving into that purpose. Now, let's see the Spellcasting Oracle for Strength. What is there to add to the Strength card? Compassion. All right, so part of your strength comes from your compassion. Many of you are super compassionate souls, and you just, you know, you love without condition. You just throw that compassion out there, and it is part of your strength. So never see it as a weakness. Now, let's see Transparent Tarot with the Spellcasting Oracle. Passion. Okay, yeah, this talks about your creativity and your passion a lot. Now, with the Lovers being in there and the Passion card, some of you may be asking about relationships, and, you know, they're definitely passionate. They look good. For others of you, this passion is your creativity. The universe is telling you it's time to move forward with it. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has for group number 1. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. All right, so whatever you need to let go of to be on your highest and best path, it's time for it to go. Now, let's see the Wisdom deck for group number 1. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, whatever's in their best benefit, please. Okay. You get Guardian. So your spirit guides may come to you through animals. You may have a really strong connection to your pets, to animals in general. The spirit guides talk to you that way. So when you keep seeing the same type of animal, kind of look into it, see what they're trying to tell you. Now, let's see what the Starseed deck has for group number 1. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 1, please. There we go. All right, you start with surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome and just be with life in this present moment. Let life unfold for you. Next, you get vision. Trust in your ability to create the vision in your soul. That's what I was talking about with this creation card and the manifesting. You can really tell the universe what you want, and the universe is working towards bringing it to you. And then finally, you get choice. By staying conscious in your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of choice. All right, well, that is all I have for reading number 1. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 2 with the Lapis Lazuli. Your first message of the reading is to make a decision. Well, that's probably why you're here, is you're trying to get some guidance on what decision you should make. Now, let's take a look if the answer to your question is yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please speak to us clearly through the Transparent Tarot, answering yes or no for the questions of group number 2. All right, I'll shuffle till the deck feels ready, then we'll cut and deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, once more. Okay. You guys start with the Ace of Swords. That is a new beginning where you have to take action, where you're kind of the driving force, the leader in it. That is followed by the Hierophant. The Hierophant is foundational energy. It talks about, really being rooted. It can talk about marriage. It can talk about going back to school, things that are very foundational. Now, that is followed by the Three of Coins. So you are going to be appreciated for the hard work that you put in. Whatever energy you put into the situation you're dealing with, you're going to be appreciated for it. Next, you get the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands talks about a new beginning where you're really, really passionate about it. And then finally, you get Strength. Strength is, well, it's exactly that. It is your strength. It is saying that you are strong enough to deal with whatever situation you face, whatever situation you're talking about. This looks way more positive than negative. It's a yes to whatever you ask, Tarot. The Hierophant says you're making foundational decisions, some of you. So just, take a deep breath. You've got the strength to deal with whatever it is you're dealing with. Now, let's take a look at your situations. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For group number 2, please show us their situation so we can get a little added guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's see here. The Hermit. So some of you spending lots of time alone, but you can be very productive and start something new in that time. 9 of Coins. That talks about needing to reward yourself with something to bring in your abundance. The Moon. So there's fear around decisions. This can also mean that the universe is talking to you through your dreams. So pay attention to your actual literal dreams at night. The universe is trying to communicate. And finally, 5 of Wands. So some of you are dealing with fighting, arguments, really having to fight for what you want, putting your energy in like that. Now, we'll get Oracle for everything and see what there is to add. Let's start with the Angel deck. So, Angels, for the best benefit of group number 2, please. Withdraw. Okay, so wherever this fighting is, those of you that are dealing with fighting, it's time to withdraw from the situation. It's time to move out of it. It is, I mean, it's not for your best benefit. Now, let's get Moonology specifically for that 5 of Wands. What is there to add to this 5 of Wands? Be bold and make the first move. Yeah, just, it's time to move past whatever fighting is going on. Be bold, make that first move, just be done. And, you know, it's hard to fight by yourself. If you pull your energy out of whatever argument there is and just say, you know, hey, I'm done with it, I withdraw, it's gonna end that energy. Now, let's also see Moonology for the Hermit. What is there to add to the Hermit? The end of a tough cycle approaches. So all of this alone time that you guys have been spending, it is, you know, it's coming to an end for some of you. You are finishing that cycle and moving into something new and exciting, but also a little bit scary. Like the Moon talks about being afraid around your decisions. So let's see Queen of the Moon for the Moon card. What is there to add to the Moon card for group number 2? Growth. Okay, so whatever fears you're dealing with, it is for your growth. Like you're going to grow from it. You're going to progress from it. This alone time has also been a source of growth for you. This is you moving into the next step, and it's probably very foundational because you got the Hierophant in there. Now, let's see the 9 of Coins out of Queen of the Moon. Assessing. Okay, so take some time, figure out how you can reward yourself with something, and then do it. You know, that's exactly it. You know, do something within your realm of affordability, but do something nice for yourself. Really, you know, take good care of you. It's going to bring in abundance for you. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. What is there to add to this Transparent Tarot? Justice. All right, so stay balanced. Make sure you have a work fun balance where you are not ignoring that you need to have fun, where you're not working your tail off. Make sure that you go into everything with a very balanced perspective. Stay grounded. There are significant changes. You're going through a significant growth period. So it's very important to focus on that balance. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has for group number 2. Frog Spirit, renewal. All right, so it is a renewal. It's a new start. Like you're coming out of a tough cycle and you're going to be renewed emotionally and, energetically. Now, let's see what the Wisdom deck has to add for your best benefit. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 2, please, for their best benefit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, well, we're going to take intention. So this is saying set your intentions on what you desire. Make sure that you're very clear and your intention will draw that energy to you. Now, let's see the Starseed Oracle. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 2, please. Oh, that is way too many. You did start with release. So release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. So fears, feelings of, unworthiness, let all of that go. Release anything that's keeping you from your path. Next, you get inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. So make sure you keep those thoughts positive. Get out of whatever this argument is for whoever that's for. Like the argument needs to end, and just, let your external world reflect the peace from inside you. And finally, you get fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. All right, that is all I have for reading number 2. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 3 with the tiger's eye. Your first message of the reading is to overcome your fears. So that's something we all have to work on. We all have fears that we have to deal with, but there are some for you that it's time for you to overcome. Now, let's take a look and see if you get a yes or a no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no to the questions of group number 3. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. You start with the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands talks about fighting. Next, you get the Emperor. The Emperor says, hey, you need to really take your life by control and guide it the direction you want it to go. Now, the 9 of Pentacles comes out next. It's basically the advice to do something nice for yourself, probably of a financial nature. So treat yourself to something to bring in your abundance. And finally, you get the Death card. So something is ending to bring in something new. Now, as for the yes or no, this looks like a no to whatever you asked, tarot. Let's take a look at your situations. So angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 3. All right, 2 of Swords. So some of you are in a stalemate where you can't see your way out of it. High Priestess. All right, that says your intuition is functioning at a very high level. So follow that intuition. It's not going to lead you wrong. 4 of Swords. All right, you guys also need to get some rest. Like this, you're coming into a period of rest. And finally, Strength. You have the strength to deal with whatever this stalemate is, to deal with whatever's ending, whatever situation you face. You absolutely have your strength coming to the table to deal with it. Part of the reason that you're dealing with the situations you're dealing with is to build that strength. Now, let's take a look at Oracle. We'll start with the Angel Inspiration deck. Angels, for the best benefit of group number 3, please. Seek within. All right, so spend some time meditating. Listen to that higher self voice that you have inside you. And really, spend some time with yourself in meditation. Now, let's see. I would like to see the 2 of Swords with Moonology. What is there to add to this stalemate? What's going on with the stalemate? Communication is key. All right, so wherever you feel yourself stuck, wherever you don't see your way out, wherever you consider it to be a stalemate, and you guys are just kind of locked in and there's no moving past it, communication is going to get you past it. So just make sure the lines of communication are open wherever the stuck energy is. Now, the Four of Swords, what is there to add to the Four of Swords? You and your loved ones are safe, okay? So it's okay for you to take a rest period. It's okay for you to take some rest time. You guys are safe. Everything is going to be okay. So just give yourself some rest. You really need it. Now, let's see the High Priestess with Queen of the Moon. What is there to add to the High Priestess in this intuition? Nourishment. Okay. So, you know, your intuition is leading you towards nourishment for your soul. So it's, you know, your intuition's not going to lead you wrong. Like, your gut feelings are going to take you into the path that's your highest and best path. Now, let's look at your strength with Queen of the Moon. Long night moon, the darkness. So it seems like for some of you, you feel like that you've had to be strong for so long. It's been a long time that you've really just been bringing your strength to the table and dealing with everything. And that is, I mean, you're going to get past it. Like, this is, you know, the darkness always comes just before the dawn. Your strength is going to carry you through to your highest and best path. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. What is there to add to this Transparent Tarot? Good luck. Okay. So many of you were happy with the no, like you're dealing with stuff, but the answer to whatever your question was is no. Luck is on your side. So for those of you where the Emperor is saying, hey, make your decisions, really follow your path, direct your life the way you want it to go, now is the time. Luck is on your side. Also, with that Nine of Pentacles, if you are trying to manifest wealth, if you're trying to manifest financial abundance, really do something nice for yourself. Let the money flow out, let it flow back in. Luck is going to be on your side for that as well. Now, let's see the Sacred Forest Oracle for group number 3. What is there to add to group number 3? Enchanted Fern Grotto, refuge. Make sure you're giving yourself some refuge. You need rest, you need refuge, you need relaxation. You know, all of those things are very important, and you can't neglect that for yourself. Now, let's see the Wisdom deck for group number 3. What is there to add for group number 3, please? Okay. So, you guys get Lady Goddess Feminine and Beltane Fertility. Okay, so, you know, the fertility, it can be, you know, fertile situations. It can be fertile romances. It can talk about actual fertility if you're trying to conceive. If you don't want to conceive, make sure you take whatever actions are appropriate to keep that from happening. And the feminine energy is just a very loving, nurturing energy. There's definitely love in the future for many of you. You know, it's a very loving, feminine energy, very nurturing. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has for group number 3. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors for group number 3, please. Okay. So you start with wisdom. See your adversaries as opportunities to expand your spiritual light. All right, next you get creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of your limitless creative soul. And finally, magnificence. You are amazing, magnificent, and unique. But most importantly, you are enough. All right, that is all I have for reading number 3 today. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 4 with the hematite. Your first message of the reading is to ground yourself. So make sure you're staying grounded, connected to nature, living in the moment. Now let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot, yes or no, for the questions of group number 4. All right, I will shuffle till the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal straight from the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go. All right, so you start with the Page of Wands. That can talk about a reunion, it can talk about a young person, it can talk about following your creativity. Next, you get the Devil. The Devil talks about stuck energy, talks about feeling trapped. It may feel like some of your creativity is trapped for some of you. The Hierophant comes out next. It is foundational energy. It can talk about marriage. It can talk about going back to school. There is balance needed with the Justice card. Justice talks all about balance. It's saying balance passion and emotion. Now, next you get the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups talks about looking at what you've lost versus looking at what you still have. And the Five of Pentacles finishes everything off. The Five of Pentacles is about, fear around financial situations. All right, so this looks like a no to me. You've got that Devil in the background. That's very stuck energy. The Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles is fear around money. The Five of Cups is a feeling of loss. There's some balance needed. There are foundational things happening with the Hierophant being in there. And some of you may be stepping into some form of reunion. But if you asked, am I going to have a reunion? Then the Page of Wands is there. And yes, you're going to have a reunion. But the answer to your question, really aside from that side note, because I think that there is someone that actually asked that. But, your question, the answer is no. Now, let's take a look at your situations. So, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please show us the situations for group number 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so there's some fighting going on with the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. Some of you may be getting married, like the Hierophant's in here too. The Four of Wands talks about marriage. Some of you may be stepping into marriage. Now, the Magician, you are absolutely capable of creating whatever reality it is you want. You can manifest it. You can use all your skills and talents and manifest the life that you want. You have this capability. And then finally, Page of Cups. So fun, socializing, good times. It looks like the no is actually pretty positive for most of you. Most of you were hoping for a no. There is, manifestation, there's fun, there's marriage for some of you. So let's see what Oracle adds to your situations. So we'll start with the angels. Angels, for the best benefit of group number 4, please. Be content. All right, yes, be content with what you have. Be grateful for what you have, but definitely be content. The universe is trying to bring in your manifestations. Now, let's see Moonology for this Five of Wands. What is there to add to the fighting in the Five of Wands? Balance spirituality and practicality. Okay, so wherever you're fighting, some balance needs to come in. you know, whether you tend towards the spiritual or you tend towards the practical, you need to balance both, and it'll help in that, you know, argumentative energy that's kind of surrounding some of your situations. Now, let's see Queen of the Moon for the Four of Wands. What is there to add to this Four of Wands out of Queen of the Moon? Growth. All right, some of you are experiencing growth in your relationships and you're headed towards marriage. This could be growth, doors opening. Like if you're already married, this is doors opening. It's growth with your partner. There's lots of growth in the marriage romance sector for a lot of you. Now, the Page of Cups is fun and socializing. What is there to add there? Change. Okay, so if you guys have not been able to see friends because of circumstances, that is going to change. There's going to be significant changes to your social environment. Now, let's see the spellcasting oracle for the Magician. For their manifestations, what is there to add? Life purpose. Okay, you guys are manifesting your life purpose path. Sometimes it's a bumpy road, but you're getting there. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep being clear with the universe. Keep following the guidance of your spirit guides, angels, ancestors. They are forwarding you down your life purpose path. Now, let's see what there is to add to the Transparent Tarot. Lighten your load. Okay, so whatever you can let go of, whatever you can do to bring in balance, wherever your stuck energy is with the Devil card. Like the Devil card can be anything from addiction to love triangles to just anything that makes you feel really, really stuck. Take some time, figure out what it is you can get off your plate, and lighten your load a little bit. You shouldn't have to carry all this weight on your shoulders. Now, let's take a look at the Sacred Forest Oracle for group number 4. Spirit Guardian of Autumn, letting go. All right, yeah, it's time to let go of whatever you can let go of to kind of lighten your burden a little bit. Now, let's see the Wisdom deck for group number 4. Angels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors for group number 4, please, for their best benefit. All right, you get tarot cards, guidance. Okay, and that's exactly what the universe, you know, uses tarot cards for, is for guidance. Please remember, these are general readings, so, you know, they may resonate with you and in certain places, but not all the messages are going to be for everybody. It's guidance. Now, what else is there to add to this guidance out of the Wisdom deck? There we go. Power. Okay, so there is a definite power to the guidance. It is propelling you down your life purpose path. So you are getting powerful guidance from the universe. Pay attention when those angel numbers happen, when the coincidences happen that you just can't explain. It's a sign. It's the universe communicating with you. They are driving you forward down your manifested life purpose path. So those messages are very powerful. Make sure you're paying attention. Now, let's see what the Little Starseed deck has to add. Angels. Oh, something flipped. I saw it. There it is. Okay. Angels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors for the best benefit of group number 4, please. There's another one. Okay. You start with channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. Next, you get stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. And finally, no limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. All right, that is all I have for reading number 4. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please remember to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye. Hello. Hello to all you beautiful souls who selected reading number 5 with the Sodalite. Your first message of the reading is to speak your truth. So whatever you've been holding inside, it's time for it to come out. It's time for you to speak your truth. Now, let's take a look at your yes or no. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please answer clearly through the transparent tarot. Yes or no for the questions of group number 5. All right, I will shuffle till the deck feels ready. Then I'll cut and we'll deal right off the top, taking 3 to 6 cards. All right, once more. There we go. All right, here we go. Okay, so you guys start with the Emperor. The Emperor talks about needing to really take a power role in your life and make the decisions that lead you down your best path. Now, the Eight of Coins talks about you putting in your hard work. So many of you putting in lots of work. The Seven of Coins, or the Seven of Pentacles, talks about, you know, having to wait to reap the rewards of the work that you've put in. So you've put in your hard work with the Eight of Coins, but you're still having to wait to reap those rewards. Now, there is definite change coming with the Tower. The Tower talks about change. You will be stepping into like financial stability with the Four of Coins, but the Four of Coins also says don't cling to your money too tightly. Let it flow out. It's going to flow back in. You will step into abundance. You will get there. It's just the Seven of Pentacles says you're going to have to wait a little bit. Now, your final card is the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is an overwhelming feeling. It's just being overwhelmed, overloaded. This looks like a no to whatever you asked, Tarot. Now, let's take a look at your situations. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. The situations for group number 5, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so the Seven of Wands, it says where you put your energy in, you will be victorious. That's kind of like with the Eight of Coins saying, you know, you put your hard work in, you will reap the rewards of that. You just have to be patient. The Seven of Wands, kind of the same thing. It says you have the higher ground where you put your energy in, you will be successful, but you have to really fight for what you want. Now, the Four of Swords talks about you guys needing a little bit of rest. So definitely the need for some rest. The Five of Swords talks about worry around work or home. It's definite things to worry about though. Like you guys are dealing with worry on a regular basis. And then finally you get justice. So the need for balance, things coming into balance, justice, fairness playing a part in your situations. So let's take a look at Oracle. Let's start with the Angel Oracle deck. So angels, for the best benefit of group number 5, please. Check your emotions. Okay, yeah, don't let your emotions guide you. You got to feel them, you got to deal with them, but then you move past them. You know, check your emotions, make sure you're okay on an emotional level. You've got a lot going on here. So just, you know, take some time, make sure you're okay. Now, let's see this Five of Swords with Moonology. What is there to add to this Five of Swords? Take time to breathe out. Okay, so let the worry go for a minute. Take some time to breathe. This could even be like, hey, take some time to meditate. Let some of this worry go. You are going to be successful in the end. Like where you put your energy, you're going to be successful. So don't worry. Things are going to work out for your best benefit. Now, I'd like to see Moonology for the Seven of Wands. Communication is key. All right, so part of the fighting for what you want is communicating what you want. It can be communicating what you want to those around you. It could even be communicating what you want, what you desire to the universe, so the universe can bring it back to you. Now, let's see the Four of Swords out of Queen of the Moon. So the Four of Swords says you need to get some rest. Like, you've been working hard. Rest is important. Also, you should release. Release anything that is bogging you down, any heavier emotions. Release the worry. Release whatever you can release. It will help you progress to the next stage. Now, let's also see Queen of the Moon for justice. What is there to add for justice? Self-reflection. Okay, take some time. Like I said with the meditation, take some time, really go inside yourself, see what you desire, see where you stand on an emotional level, on a physical level, on a mental level. Spend some time with some self-reflection. It's going to help you come into balance. Now, let's see the spell casting oracle for the Transparent Tarot. What is there to add to this Transparent Tarot? Home. Okay, so this could be saying that you're moving into a new home. This definitely says your home situation is, it's going to be okay. Like, you have stable financial foundations. Even if you haven't stepped into them yet, you are going to step into stable financial foundations. So this could be you moving to a new home. This could just be saying, hey, be grateful for your home. Be grateful for the ones that love you, that you share your life with. Now, let's see what the Sacred Forest Oracle has for group number 5. So what is there to add to group number 5? Wizard of the Woods, focus. All right, so make sure you keep your focus on, positivity and, releasing what you can release, on moving forward, and, just being open to what the universe has for you. Now, let's see the Little Wisdom deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors, for the best benefit of group number 5, please. Okay, that's actually 2. Okay, hang on. I wanna shuffle again, because those are the same 2 that was in the last reading. So I think maybe they were just, maybe they just fell out. Let's try again. There we go. All right, you get balance. So make sure that you are staying balanced. Make sure that you're taking time for fun and rest. And, just keep balance at the forefront. Justice talks about balance as well. This self-reflection is going to help you come into a more balanced stance. Now, let's take a look at the Starseed deck. Angels, spirit guides, ancestors. For the best benefit of group number 5, please. Okay. You start with meditation. Take a moment to connect to source through quiet, reflective meditation. All right, so this self-reflection, this take time to breathe, this meditation is going to really help you on your path right now. Next, you get dreams. The universe speaks to you through your dreams, so make sure you pay attention to your actual literal dreams. And then finally, you get blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. So let your love shine. Let love be your guide. Thank you so much for choosing me as your tarot reader today. Thank you for spending your time with me. If you enjoyed your reading, please make sure to subscribe. Until next time, love, light, courage, and strength to each and every one of you. Bye-bye.